Okay. All right. So I'm recording here. So hi, everybody. I'm Lisa Jureco. I'm a doTERRA Diamond, and I live in Michigan. And tonight I'm just going to be doing a little intro class on essential oils, just a little 101 basics, and then little question and answer session afterwards. So I do this a lot for people that don't live local to me that want to learn a little bit more about essential oils. I've been using essential oils for over 10 years, but I've been with doTERRA for 3. And let me get some water here. They have changed my family's life completely. My girls I have 2 girls who are 9 and 6. They've never used an antibiotic. We've always used essential oils and natural ways with them. So my goal is just to help as many people know about doTERRA, know about essential oils, know there's a natural way to take care of your body, and be able to learn about their products. So that's what I've been doing. I think I had my first class 3 years ago in December. I'm all about education, and I have 1,500 people underneath me now using the oils, Ellen being one of them. And so people all over, I've got people in Canada, Germany, Australia, United States. So lots of my friends, mama friends, and just women that I know that are using them for a better lifestyle. So I'm excited to share with you tonight. So I'm just going to do a basic 101, and then we can kind of go into any questions. Excuse me, I have a little bit of a tickle in my throat tonight. So, all right. So I'm going to share my screen here. And can you all see that? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So this is a PowerPoint that a girlfriend of mine put together, but gave me permission to use. So we always start off by saying that I'm not a doctor, so always consult a medical doctor if you've got bigger issues or things going on, and that what I say is just based on, what I've not meant to cure or prevent, but just to help you know that there's a natural way to take care of your body. It's just a little disclaimer we always say. Okay, so what is an essential oil? They're natural aromatic compounds found in plants. They're steam distilled or cold pressed extraction, and they're powerful, safe benefits without side effects. So I'm guessing right here, I think this is peppermint right here. So what they do is they take the plant and they steam distill it, and when it comes to the top of the water, that's what they take off, and then they put it into your bottle. Okay, so what the oil does for the plant and keeping it safe, it does for our bodies as well. And they are, like I said, very powerful and safe, and they don't have all the crazy side effects that drugs do. A little bit about essential oil safety. They're very safe and gentle without side effects. We always want to keep them out of the eyes, ears, and nose. You can put them on a cotton ball in the ear, but never directly in the ear. We always want to dilute with an oil. I don't really like vegetable oil. I prefer more coconut oil, not water. So like if something were to get on your skin and bother you, you don't want to put water on top of it. You want to put an essential oil. Skin sensitivity is a primary safety issue. So when you get your oils, if you look at this chart down here, if it says it's neat, it means you can put it directly on the skin, like lavender is neat. It's an oil that you can put directly on your skin. You get like a guide when you get your oils. It's like our catalog, and it has all the oils and tells you how it needs to be diluted. If it says sensitive, you may need to dilute it. For example, peppermint's a sensitive oil. If it gets too close to your eyes, you might want to dilute it. And D for dilute, like oregano. You do not want to put that directly on your skin. Okay. It will burn. So you always want to dilute that, okay? And always follow the label directions on the actual bottles. Okay, any questions with that? As I can stop and pause a little bit too as I go through.
No. So when you dilute, you dilute with, you prefer coconut oil if you need to dilute, unless it's something that's going in a spray bottle and it needs to be, it would be with water then?
Yes.
If you're doing like a mister, okay.
Yeah, I mean, water is good. I mean, you can put coconut oil and it will spray out if it's like kind of more of like meant to be like rubbed. Yeah, yep. And
Okay.
vegetable
I
oil,
think
jojoba oil. You could use olive oil. You could use a couple different oils.
okay.
Not vegetable oil. Always dilute for babies on the bottom of the feet. I say 1 drop of oil to a tablespoon of carrier oil for babies. doTERRA has roller balls that are pre-made too that you can purchase of all the major oils. They're just called the Touch Kit. I love it. And they're already diluted for safety, so you can just put them on. Or you can make your own roller balls too. So that way, when you put them on, they're already diluted, especially for babies and the elderly too. Any other questions with that? So don't put water on if it's bothering your skin. Dilute with an oil, and always check
Use
before
with
you
another oil.
Yeah, always check before you go rubbing something on your skin too about the oil. There's a book called Modern Essentials, or there's an app.
I actually have that book. I got it
Yes.
from Kim.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
Or you can just get the app on your phone, and you can just type in, like, let's say fever. Can you see my phone here?
Oh.
No.
Okay. Well,
That's okay. I'll watch it later.
yeah, and you can do, it's an app, so you type in fever, and it'll tell you what oils to use and how to use it. So Modern Essentials,
Perfect.
$6.99. Totally worth it. So a great app. Okay. There's 3 different ways to use the oils. And people always ask me, like, well, I don't know which way to use. How do I do it? So I'll go over the ways that you can use them in the situation. So aromatic is like when you breathe the oil in. So that's when you use your diffuser. You just open the bottle and breathe it in, or you put a drop in your hand and rub it together and breathe and cup your mouth and breathe in, or put it on a diffuser necklace. And so the reasons why you do aromatic is to purify the air, so to make our houses smell good, make stinky rooms smell good. You know, people with dogs, sometimes they want to have their house smelling well. And it's better than all the candles and those plugins. Those are really bad. So if you have those, get them out of your house. They're the second most toxic thing in the house. So diffusers can replace all of those things. They help when you do aromatic, it helps with respiratory. So breathing the oil in can help with your lungs and any kind of asthmatic thing. So that's why aromatic is good. And aromatic is always the best way for mood and hormonal. Because the fastest way, the part of your brain that deals with moods and hormones, is through the olfactory system. So when you breathe an oil in, it calms you down or uplifts you. Has anybody had an experience with that?
No, I haven't. Not yet.
Oh,
yeah, no, but I need it.
You are missing out. I mean, that's, honestly, when I got my oils, I got them for physical, but I use them for emotional, mostly, like to uplift me, or if I'm like tense or if I'm stressed.
I could have used it this afternoon.
We'll get you hooked up for sure. I mean, I have them in my car, I have them in my purse, I have them by my bed, I have them on my office. I mean, they're everywhere. So they really do work in that respect. And the diffusing, or just having the bottle with you, has helped so many of my friends. So that's aromatic. Okay, topical. And I'm going to kind of go through this a little fast, and we can ask some questions at the end too. So topical is when you put to the area that's been affected. So let's say if you have like arthritis in your knee, of course you're going to apply it to the knee. Breathing it in is not really going to help, okay? You can dilute it with a carrier oil, and you could also apply to the bottoms of the feet. When you put it to the bottoms of your feet, it's got all the reflexology points, so it goes into your cell within 20 minutes. When you put it on your feet. So it's a very safe place to put it, because your feet have, tough skin. So let's say you're just trying to boost your immune system, like On Guard, you could put on the bottom of your feet. It's going to boost your whole immune system. Now, if you have a headache, putting on the bottom feet is probably not going to help that. You want to apply it to the head, to the area of tension. Same thing if you get a mosquito bite. You can put some lavender on the mosquito bite to help it stop itching. So you can apply it to the skin topically again. Just make sure it's like a safe oil to apply. And if you need to dilute, I always say with kids and babies, dilute it to the skin. Okay? Any questions with topical?
Nope.
I mean, and there are just so many things topically. I mean, I can go on and on. Like Immortelle is our anti-aging blend. I'm always like putting it on putting it on every day underneath my eyes. Frankincense is good to get rid of sunspots. We have a whole skincare line. There's things for rashes. There's things for skin tags. There's things for, athletes' foot. There's so many different topical oils that you can use, okay? There's things that help confirm up the skin. So that's kind of more detailed stuff and more things I can share like in a different type of class, but this is just kind of a little intro, okay? Internally, doTERRA this is specific to doTERRA. You cannot put every oil in to your system that's out there on the market. doTERRA is added to it. So very, very important to know that doTERRA is safe to ingest because there's nothing else added to it. The oil will have a supplemental fact on it if it's safe to ingest, like our lemon, our lavender, our on guard. There's some oils that aren't safe to ingest, like our deep blue. It won't have a supplemental fact on it because it's a massage oil. It's not meant to be ingested, okay? So how I ingest oils is I put them in my water. I put grapefruit in my water. I put lemon in my water. I cook with them. I bake with them. If I'm not feeling well, I'll make a capsule of some different oils and take them. If I have a sore throat, I'll make a tea and put some oils in it. So the important thing with it is you always want to put it in glass. You don't want to ever put it in plastic. It's just going to leach the plastic. So doTERRA has a lot, and I'm not going to go through this again in this little intro part, but a lot of pre-made capsules for immunity, for digestion, for allergies. Just came out with a sleep capsule that's amazing. People have trouble sleeping. We have a whole vitamin line. We have a food enzyme. They have a ton of pre-made capsules that are amazing that I use daily. One for chronic pain. So a lot of capsules that are already made. A probiotic. They have throat drops. They have so many different internal things that you can take already. But you also can make your own capsules for certain things. Like I've had different people going through different things that need to make capsules too. So that's another option that's out there. So just make sure it's an oil that's safe to ingest. And also if it's a hot oil, like oregano, you're gonna wanna put it in a capsule because you can't just drink that. It'll burn your throat. So you have to be careful with that. Okay, so any questions about topical or internal?
No.
No,
You guys are too easy.
I'm sure we'll get you back at some point.
All right, okay. So a little bit about doTERRA, like I kind of mentioned this, but you can get oils at Walmart now and at Barnes & Noble, for example, but they are not the same as doTERRA. doTERRA has no artificial ingredients, fragrance, fillers. They are certified free of pesticides. They're very, very potent because we get our oils on this next slide where they're indigenously grown. That's the difference between our company and every company out there. Where we get our oils from is where they're meant to be growing. So our lavender comes from France. You can grow lavender in your backyard, but we get lavender from France because it's the best growing condition for that plant, and it's going to be the most potent. We get our lemon from Italy. We get our Melaleuca from Australia, or eucalyptus from Australia because it's the best growing condition. And this is truly why I chose doTERRA, because I wanted the most potent oil out there, and I also wanted the most quality oil out there. And the fact that they're therapeutic, there's nothing else added to them, and that we source from all over the world. And not only do we source from all over the world, where we get our oils from, we help the communities where we're getting them from. So like our winter green comes from Nepal. We help build schools there. So it's a very mission-minded company. Between those three things, there was like no doubt in my mind that this was the best company out there. I'm really thankful for them. So it's a little bit about our purity. Okay. I'm just going to briefly talk about the top 10 oils, because most people start with a starter kit with the top 10 oils, because when you have the 10 oils, you're going to use them. And they're, like I said, used in daily life. So lavender is all things calming. You can diffuse in a room to calm and soothe emotions and anxiety. Anybody ever need that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Apply to irritated skin, massage on the back. At bedtime, it's beautiful for that. If you have a headache. And it also is awesome if you get a bug bite. I've used it so many times for that. Okay. Again, I'm just going to kind of fly through these. Lemon, add it to a drop of honey to soothe the dry throat. I always add like lemon and honey to my tea. Great. Diffuse in a room to neutralize odors and elevate your mood. It's very, very like uplifting. You can use it to clean. So like all my cleaners are made with lemon, my all-purpose cleaners. And then you can use it in your water. It's like detoxifying. So, excuse me, it comes from the rind of the lemon. So it's very powerful and more potent than just like squeezing a lemon. It does have the citrus aspect that a lot of people have issues with because it comes from the rind.
Nice.
Peppermint is great. It's invigorating. It's good for alertness. If you're it's really good for people that have hot flashes. Good for headaches. You can put it and make a mouth rinse. Good for fevers for little kids. I could go on and on about this one. Melaleuca. This is a really good one too. If you have acne, spot treat acne, just put a drop on your acne. It is awesome for that. Just a little dab. You can put it in your conditioner for healthy scalp and hair. It's really good for like athlete's foot and kind of antifungal type things.
Oh, really?
Yes. Oh, yes. Tea tree oil is. So you can apply it to the toenails, the bottom of the feet. It's antifungal. Yes.
Oh.
Very good for that. Frankincense is the king of oils. I gotta turn off this heater. I think it's making my throat even drier. You can use it to clean and soothe my other cuts and scrapes. A lot of people put frankincense in their night cream because it's anti-aging. So you can put it in like your night cream, a drop of it, or you can just put it directly on. It's really good for immune function. This is a really good one for stress, any kind of anxiety. It's in Dr. Hill's daily protocol to put a drop underneath your tongue daily or onto your skin. So we say, when in doubt, use frankincense. And this one, typically in December with doTERRA, if you do a $200 order, it's free, which is huge because this is a $70 oil. So it's a little.
I know, it's really expensive.
Yeah, it is. But it's so amazing. It's such a powerful oil.
Mm-hmm.
Most people in doTERRA say if they have one oil, this would be the one that they would get. Oregano is basically your antibiotic. So if you have something going on, put it in a capsule. It helps fight things, viruses, those type of thing. It's good for it's good for your GI health. It's good for, like, basically think of it as your antibiotic. A drop of this on warts or skin too. Gets rid of them. But again, careful with the skin because it's very hot. Breathe is amazing for any kind of respiratory thing, asthma. This is not an ingestible oil. As you notice, it says aromatically and topically. Breathing it in, diffusing it on the bottom of the feet helps with any kind of respiratory thing. It's also good for people that snore. So it helps with that underneath the nose and on the chest. Everyone's always like, oh, because they've got some of that snoring. Digestion is amazing for any kind of motion sickness, nausea, acid reflux, any kind of stomach issues, okay? You can rub it on the belly. You can ingest it. Tastes like licorice. But amazing. It works so fast.
Even like air sickness?
Yes. Yes, on the
I
airplane.
could have used that 2 weekends ago.
I know. I use Digestin all the time. Yeah.
Do you?
Mhm.
Okay.
My
I
daughter
went
is
to Albany to see my son, and I get air sickness, and I use what are they called? The bands that you put on your hands?
Yeah.
I used those, and I took Dramamine, and it
Mhm.
worked, but this would have probably been better.
Yeah.
Definitely. I put a drop under my tongue when I fly too because I get like nervous, nausea.
I get nervous, and then I get nauseous, and so.
Yeah. So I use my Serenity and Balance oils. Those are my ones that I use on a flight because I actually was having a panic attack on a flight because I get nervous too, and I breathe those in. And it was fine within about a minute. And I was
Wow.
with both of my kids. My husband wasn't on there. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so I
Yeah.
breathed in the Serenity, I breathed in the balance, and I was fine with like 30 seconds. But my throat was starting to close. I was starting not to be able to breathe. And so I got those oils out and I breathed them in, and within like, I think 30 seconds, I was back to normal.
And what was the other one besides this one that you used?
Well, Serenity and Balance is what I use for like anxiety or anything of that nature.
Okay.
Those are 2 awesome oils.
Because I'll probably be flying again in a couple months. So
Yeah, Serenity and Balance. Those are 2. We call them liquid calm, but liquid
okay.
is another.
Okay.
But digestion, you can put a drop underneath your tongue, and it helps with any kind of nausea. People that have acid reflux, they drink it. They're off their acid reflux medication. It's awesome.
Really?
Yes.
Because I take acid reflux medication.
Yes.
I have a hiatal hernia from having twins that were really big. So
Yeah. The digestion.
and I
So
have to take it or I have really bad heartburn. So bad.
Yeah. No.
I know, I have really bad heartburn too, so I'm going to try that too.
Yeah,
my God.
maybe that would be good. Okay.
It's amazing. I've got 3 or 4 friends that were on medication. They're off of it.
Really?
Don't need it at all anymore. Yeah. What's the name of
I know,
the?
because medication sucks.
What's the name of the medication for acid reflux? I forget.
The what?
What's the name of the medication?
I take it begins with a Z.
Yeah. I know what it is.
Yeah, it's like Xanax, not Xanax.
Right.
Zyrtec?
Yeah, it's
Zyrtec.
all of them are
It's
really
Zyrtec.
bad for you too.
I think Zyrtec is what I think I take.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
It's the little purple pill, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Prilosec. No, not Prilosec.
Yeah, Prilosec. That's it.
You know what? They're all the same thing, actually. There's
Yeah,
like 3 of
yeah,
them.
they are.
Yeah, I think that's it. But no, because my friend Laura is off of it from just like doing the digestion.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God, because I know it's really bad for you. And it's like but you can't really function with heartburn all the time.
Well, and I'm
You know.
worried because heartburn, the acid reflux medication is a static drug, and they've linked it to
It's really bad.
Alzheimer's and
Yeah.
cancer, and it just is.
And just
Yeah.
a drop of this and drink a drop of this. And it also comes in a capsule
right.
too, depending on how, I would start with the oil and just a drop in water and drink it. It's amazing how fast it works. It's like
Oh, yeah.
within seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I use this oil like this all the time because I always have digestive issues. So like I actually take it and rub it right on my stomach and it helps like right away. It's
Right.
really
Wow.
yeah.
Yep. So I think if it's acid reflux, drinking it is because it kind of goes to that area. But like stomach aches, like I rub on my daughter's. It's a sensitive oil. It says neat, but I always need to dilute it with coconut oil because
Yeah.
sometimes people
Okay.
don't do it with it. But I like to do that anyways if I'm rubbing it on my belly. So both of them are. It's an amazing oil. This is actually one that sold me at the very beginning because my daughter got motion sickness, and I used this, and then she didn't throw up in the car anymore.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, they're huge.
Her little face was green all the time, and I just rubbed this in the bottom of her
Oh.
feet, and she didn't have the problem.
I know. My mom lived in West Virginia, and I spent my whole childhood driving through the mountains and
Oh.
being sick.
Yeah, the
That's why
digestive
some of these
blend,
oils for your stomach issues too. And
Yeah.
the digestive blend is awesome. It's a game changer.
Wow.
Okay, On Guard, one of my probably favorite blends is, it's basically, this is boosting your immune system. So I put this on my girls' feet every single night. This is what I take daily, a drop in my water. They have On Guard little beadlets that you can pop in your mouth. They have On Guard little throat lozenges. They have capsules if you can take that you're getting sick. They have laundry detergent, toothpaste. They have a whole line of On Guard, okay? But this is basically like your airborne.
a
Oh,
girl at my work has it, and I tried one. They're like little pebbles
Yeah.
or whatever you put in your mouth. And at first I was like, ugh, because it was, it's an oil. I wasn't used to it. And then I was like, wow, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
and you said you
you know,
used
like
it
at
with your
first it kind
daughter?
of seems intense. Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
said you used it with your daughter?
I put
Oh, not me.
I put the oil on my daughter's feet every single night. I just put a drop on their feet every single night just to boost their immune system.
Okay.
Good
And
deal.
then I diffuse it in my house constantly. It smells lovely. It's like wild orange and cinnamon and clove. It smells like,
Oh, it smells so good. The clove.
yeah, it smells so good.
Because I have a grandson. He is in daycare, and he has been sick for the last 7 weeks.
Yeah. So
And
this-
in and out of the doctor's office and everything. And I've been really looking for things because I know there's something
You should buy a diffuser for the daycare
Yeah, maybe I should
as
buy.
a gift, as a holiday gift.
You totally
Yeah.
should. Diffuser and On Guard for the gift. There's lots of schools that are diffusing, and but also he
For
could
sure.
diffuse the On Guard in his room at night.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Like boosting his immune system. You put a little drop on his feet at night.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah. This is probably my favorite oil, even over frankincense, just because it works so amazingly.
Wow.
And I just love the whole line. I use the laundry detergent. The toothpaste is awesome. I use the throat drops. I use all the On Guard. They have a foaming hand soap. They have a cleaner. I just love the whole line.
And this boosts the immune system.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, is there an age limit, like, or does the kid need to be a certain age? Like, my nephew is only like 19 months old, so.
I mean, if under 1, I would dilute, but at that age, you just put a drop right on the bottom of his foot.
Okay.
Okay.
It comes in a roller ball too that's already diluted.
Oh,
So
that
you
would
can-
be nice.
There you go.
You can just buy that, and I think it's like $14 or something. I don't know. It's that
Okay.
expensive.
We'll have to buy one for Katrin, for my sister. She
Yep.
could just put it on her feet every night. Yeah.
The
And
On
I'm thinking Farrah too.
Yeah.
It's $21 for the roller bottle. It's not that
Yeah.
much, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's already diluted for you. Yeah, you can't. This is like I love this oil. It's my favorite.
Yeah. I use this one all the time too.
Yep.
I've used this.
Yeah.
Some of it.
So the deep,
Not the oil, but the thing you gave me, Ellen.
Oh, the deep blue rub.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
Deep
what I.
Blue has been the best for my mom with arthritis.
Yeah.
People have muscle pain, tired joints, great for massage. People will just use it and they're like, oh my gosh, this looks better than anything. It smells like icy hot,
Yeah, it does.
but better. But it was like, I can't believe how awesome this works. It works. I have a pitcher, like a baseball pitcher, that goes in my dad. And I hear in Michigan, he's like, it works better than anything I've ever used for my shoulder. It's just amazing. It comes like in a liter pump. The lotion does. It comes like in a lotion bottle. You can get the oil. It comes in a roller ball. It's fantastic. So muscle pain, arthritis. This is just topical. We do have a capsule that's safe to ingest for people with chronic pain, and that's helped a lot of people too.
Wow.
Right. So those are the top 10 oils. I'm not going to get too much into all these things. We do have a supplement line this month. If you enroll with doTERRA, getting the top 10 oils in the kit or a membership and $100 worth of oils, which I'll talk about in a minute, you get a supplement line for free next month, which is our number one product. It's like it's a fish oil, a multivitamin, and then something for cellular blend, which gives you more energy and helps renew your cells. It's our number one product, and it's amazing. People feel so much better on this product, from just joint pain, from energy to everything. So this month's special is if you get a starter kit or a membership, you get this free the next month, which is really cool. And I'll talk a little bit more about that at the end. This is my friend's presentation, like I said. So I'm not gonna, there's a couple different starter kits. There's a Home Essentials kit that has the frankincense. This must have been something she was doing, but Home Essentials kit has those top 10 oils and a diffuser, and that's $275. But you can also get, they have the Family Essentials kit. That's the same thing. The bottles are a little bit smaller, no diffuser, and that's $150. And that has the membership included in that too. I can answer questions about that in a little bit. But that was just the 101 class. So I'm gonna go back to you guys so I can see you. And my computer's saying I have 4 minutes. These calls are like kind of we can always log back in, but they are like 40 minutes. So what kind of questions do you have? I know we kind of talked as we went throughout.
I really don't have any questions.
Sharon, nothing?
Nothing. I'm sorry. I'm really loving the On Guard though.
Yeah.
Me too. That's what I
I've
want
been
to
really,
a lot of
I've been really struggling with my grandson. He has been so sick, and we just went to a specialist last week, and it's been really, really hard. And I know that now he's healthy, we need to do something, and I think this sounds like it.
The On Guard is amazing. Like, I swear by it for my kids. And rolling it on his feet, I think even a diffuser with the oil would be great too.
Which would you prefer? Which would you think that is better, the rolling on the feet or the diffuser?
The rolling on the feet.
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, both are good, but like if we were to pick one, I would say I would put it on my kids' feet over
Okay.
using it.
Is there anything else that you think of that that would work for the immune system?
I think diffusing, I think the rolling on the feet, I mean the basics, washing hands, getting good sleep, drinking water, eating less sugar.
He
all
doesn't
those
eat a
things.
lot of sugar, which is really hard because he's a sugarholic and he's only 19 months old.
Yeah. I mean, I always say all of those things. A probiotic would be really good. doTERRA has a probiotic called PB Assist Junior. Our probiotic is awesome. And we also have a multivitamin that's really good. We have a fish oil that's really good.
Okay.
So those things too I give my kids. I give them the multivitamin, the fish oil, and the probiotic, which
Okay.
all is going to help his gut and help him be healthier.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have a problem. He doesn't have a problem with his gut. He
Right.
has a problem, but he did take a probiotic when he was younger.
Yeah,
Doctor
probiotic. I
prescribed
think
it.
everybody needs a probiotic daily. So if you're not, and that's
Yep.
including kids. So, yeah.
Okay.
Other questions? Those are good.
No, I really am interested in the Deep Blue. The Deep Blue taking of a capsule for the chronic pain.
Yeah, the deep blue polyphenol is awesome. So
Really?
Ellen can maybe share that with you too. When
Yeah.
you get the vitamins, you can add that capsule on for only $20. Otherwise, it's like normally $70. So if you get the multivitamins, and then I know you take the vitamins, don't you, Ellen?
Yeah.
You can add on the capsules for only $20.
Okay.
And the probiotic too. Otherwise, it's like $70 standalone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I got.
This is Gina, and I'll customize mine with you. I'll give you some an idea of what I'm looking for before you come to the salon or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, but I'll customize something too I'll get with you personally on that because I want some suggestions for me, for my son, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Right.
So we'll get to that later.
Let's try to get you signed up this month so then you can get the free stuff in December too.
For sure.
Talk before then. I'll email you or connect with you.
Yeah. I'll give you kind of a heads up on what I'm looking for, what ailments you can set me up.